Hey, whether you're an imposter or a crewmate, it feels like you never win. It's even more important than ever to pull off the 200 IQ smart plays in Among Us now that it's in VR. So here's 25 tips to help you win your next game in Among Us VR. There's also bonus tips at the end that not everyone knows, so make sure to watch the video until the end. Number 1. If you ever have trouble physically doing a task, like the one in Reactor, you can point and click on the right trigger to simulate a tap. This allows you to save time doing your tasks as a crewmate so you don't offer more opportunities for the imposter to kill you. Number 2. As an imposter, the hardest part is the kill cooldown that you have to wait until you execute your kill. To help with that, do everything in your power to waste as much time as possible. My favorite is locking the cafeteria doors right as the round starts. This is a no-brainer one as you can keep everyone in the same room for a few seconds to help you kill a body faster. Another one is asking a crewmate to stick together and follow you so you can fake a task. If you do these correctly, you shouldn't have any trouble wasting time until the kill button appears without being sus. Number 3. On the topic of wasting time, make sure you sabotage the spaceship as much as possible. There are a lot of imposters that simply do not sabotage the ship. It's an easy way to split up groups and also waste time so you can lead into your next kill. Number 4. There is a serious drop in a number of visual tasks from the original Among Us. That's why it's even more important in the VR version to show fellow crewmates if you are lucky enough to get a visual task. The only visual task I've seen is the medical scan, but if there are other ones available, make sure to do them around people. Number 5. If you see someone do a visual task as an imposter, then they should be your next target. Once a crewmate is cleared from a visual task, they are no longer able to be suspicious and will only hurt you as an imposter. Whenever you have a chance, turn them into a ghost and fake it until you make it. Number 6. Use the location tracker in admin to the best of your ability. It's good to know where crewmates are to build a strong case for who is sus, and I honestly do not see people using this as much as they should. Even as an imposter, knowing where people are can create great alibis as you know there was no one in storage the entire round. Now you can say that you were just doing tasks in storage right before the meeting. Number 7. If you're ever in a situation where you don't have an opportunity to kill, don't just waste time until you lose the game. Kill someone and immediately report the body. If someone was next to you, call out that person that saw you kill. It's a last-ditch effort, but it's worth a try. If they don't believe you and you get voted out, call out another crewmate and tell the lobby that they're the second imposter. This way, you might be able to get an extra body or two out for your teammate to finish off the game. Number 8. If you're ever in a situation where you just got a double kill with your imposter buddy, one of you go back to cafeteria ASAP to call an emergency meeting. Not only does the body disappear so no one else can report the body, they'll also be more focused on why you called the meeting or where the body was. Number 9. Have you ever felt like someone was faking a task? Well, if you're watching someone do a task, you can watch the taskbar go up. If they claim that they finished the task and you didn't see the bar move, you know who to sus in your next meeting. Please make sure that whoever you're watching, they're doing a task that doesn't require multiple steps to complete a task like data download and upload. If it's a multi-step task, the bar won't fill up until the final task in the series. Number 10. Speaking of download and upload, make sure to look around while you do certain tasks. For most of the tasks, you can actually turn your head to look around the room like when you're downloading. Simply looking around may allow you to catch someone that was trying to sneak up behind you. Number 11. Using vents can be one of the best ways to escape a murder scene as an imposter. Please note that while you're in an event, your kill timer does not go down, so you can't simply wait in the vents until you're ready for your next kill. Only use it to escape quickly so you can create a great alibi for the next meeting. Number 12. If you ever catch yourself in a meeting with 6 people, 2 of them being imposters and 4 crewmates, statistically speaking, it's more advantageous for the crewmate to vote off someone in this situation. If you finish the meeting by skipping, now you're in a 4 crewmate against 2 imposter situation. The imposters simply need to kill a body each in order to win the game. That's not hard to do for experienced imposters. Instead, if you at least vote for someone, you have the chance to vote out the correct imposter. Number 13. Now instead of the last situation, you're in a meeting with 7 people, 2 imposters and 5 crewmates. In this case, always skip unless you absolutely know with 100% certainty who the imposter is. If you have 5 crewmates and you vote out an innocent crewmate, Now you put the lobby in a situation where the imposter can now get 1 kill each to end off the game, and I know you don't want that. Again, if you have 5 crewmates and 2 imposters, always skip the vote. Number 14. I know it can get boring once you become a ghost in Among Us VR. If you're an imposter, help out your teammate by continuously sabotaging the ship to help them get an easy kill. If you're a crewmate, please finish your tasks, as the team may be waiting on you to complete your tasks before the victory. Number 15. Regardless of whether you're skipping the vote or voting someone out, make sure to vote. If no one votes but the one guy that's voting random crewmates out, they actually may vote out the wrong guy, as it was the only vote in the meeting. Make sure to vote skip or someone before the timer in order to save a crewmate. Number 16. Let's say that you killed off a crewmate but there's not a vent to escape in the room. Make sure to sabotage something on the other side of the map. By doing this, it forces the crowd to gather on the other side of the map away from the body, and it gives you, the imposter, more time to move away from the body. Number 17. Do you love playing Among Us VR but it gets you motion sick? Well, in this case, you can go to the game setting and adjust the motion blinder slider. Increasing the blinder should cause less motion sickness, but I've heard some cases where they turned off the blinders for a better experience. It's a case by case for everyone, so I highly recommend trying out different settings. Number 18. If you sabotage oxygen, it forces the lobby to O2 and admin in order to type in the code that's posted on the keypad. It may be a smart play to act like you're about to solve the code, but you waste time until the countdown goes to 0. You can also have the right code on the keypad, but before you actually solve it, physically turn your head to see if someone is coming in. If someone comes in pretty early, you can solve it to blend in with crewmates, or if you see someone walking in with, let's say, 4 seconds left, just let it go for the victory. Number 19. If you're ever in a room with a crewmate in another group of 2, make sure to report the body as fast as possible. The other 2 in the room could be a group of imposters getting ready for a double kill on you and your friend. If you're constantly ready to report the body, you may be able to call the meeting off before they get a second kill on you. Number 20. As the imposter, try to kill in less popular places on the map. These popular places are very different from the mobile version of the game than in VR, so I generally recommend killing crewmates in security, navigation, communication, and even in medbay if it's later in the game. Number 21. If you as an imposter ever see a group traveling together, close the doors as they walk into a hallway or a room. This will make the crewmates in the group feel really suspicious of the others in the same area, as they think that they could get killed any second. This not only allows you to run away from the body to create a story, the few seconds they're stuck are all that's needed to stop thinking about you. Number 22. Here's another way to use the door efficiently. Once you kill, close off the door immediately. You can vent out of the room and head back to the room where you just killed with another crewmate. Since you found the body together, there will be less sus on you. Number 23. Here's a 500 IQ version of the last tip. Turn off lights and electrical and kill the crewmate that comes up and fixes the lights. Instead of closing the door and venting away, leave electrical and then close the door behind you. Act like you're trying to go back in to fix lights with a crewmate, and you'll again find the body together.
Oh my god! Wow!
Number 24. Everyone's favorite task is the whack-a-mole task, right? And I know you're trying to compete for the best times available. Know that the timer doesn't actually start until you whack the first mole, and you can place a hand over a hole to automatically whack as they come up. That leaves 2 holds for your other hand, which should make it easier to get a faster time. Number 25. If you're the imposter, please do not stop moving, open the map, sabotage, and then start moving again. This is very obvious to other crewmates that are more experienced. Instead, have the map open, and then while you're moving around, sabotage the ship so you do not get caught. Let's get into the bonus tips. If you're the only imposter left with 2 other crewmates, there's a way to win with absolute certainty. Right when the round starts, watch the countdown for emergency meeting. With about 2 to 3 seconds left, sabotage reactor. The 2 crewmates will be the ones that fix reactor. They already know that you're the imposter at this point, but that doesn't matter. As soon as they fix reactor, close off the doors in the hallway next to reactor. Once the doors open up, close the doors to cafeteria. By the time doors open up, your kill cooldown will be 0 and you can kill for the win. If you're ever wondering who the host of the game is to either start a game or ask them to wait to start a game until the lobby fills with 10 people, open the lobby menu and look at player 10. He or she will be the person you're looking for. If you're left-handed or rather play the game with a single controller, you can change how you control your character by either making it left-handed or single-handed in the settings. You have the option to show your name in the game lobby instead of the generic number and your color. If you're sick of people calling you by your color and not your name, try enabling this option. If you somehow haven't played the VR version of the game, here's a video of the game review. Take care and start winning some games.